Hi everybody, it's Gina, and I want to welcome you to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for subscribing and leaving your wonderful comments of encouragement and support. I've really enjoyed reading those, and I just want to thank you for taking time out of your day to come see me. I don't know what for, but I'm just kidding. Anyways, but I do have a couple things that I want to bring to you today and show you. I have been making. I also went on vacation, so I've been MIA for a while. So thank you for your patience with me, everybody. And well, without further ado, let me show you what I made. This is actually for another YouTuber, and I really wanted to bless this person, and I want to say a huge thank you for just being patient, Mary Jane. So it's for Mary Jane's Reviews, and I made a couple little booklets of embellishments for her is what I have done. And Mary Jane, if you're watching this right now, you might want to just click off and be happy and surprised when it gets to your home. Otherwise, if you don't like being surprised, you can watch. That's fine too. Whatever you like. But I did know that she likes purple, and I know that she likes fairies and, you know, pretty sparkly things. So I wanted to send her something special for her giveaway that she had a challenge a while back. I had gone out of town and got behind, and I said, you know what, I've already begun this project. I definitely want to get it out to her. So this is a little embellishment booklet that I made using the Graphic 45 purple orchids or flower paper. And I have used a little elastic band that I just tied into a bow, and it just slips off of the little book like so. And I used one of the cut aparts to make the cover. It says magical things. So inside there are magical things. Anyhow, this is actually a little a paper flower that I used. I had in my stash, and a little purple trim. Kept it as simple as I could, really. A couple corners on the booklet, and on the front and side, and the back there. Okay, so when you open it up, you'll see a little pocket. In the pocket, it says "Believe in Fairies," and this is a sticker from the collection that I had used upon some lace, and also a few of those sparkly pink rhinestones that I got at Michael's. And I had included a little pouch inside the pocket with just some of the cut aparts from the collection that she can use to make her own things, embellish stuff, and that sort of thing. Put a little snail clippy on there, you know. And also I included some few little glittered up and non-glittered up pieces of the chipboards that go with the collection. So also included a few of the little cards that are in the cut aparts. So that little box pocket there. This page is almost like a Tim Holtz, I forget what this is called. It's like a little pocket that you cut out. It's a die, and it has little slots, and you can put little cut aparts or pieces of ephemera and that sort of thing in there to give to others, or, you know, use it as storage if you like. If you are using this for your own ephemera storage, it's a great way to do that. So I put "Cherish This Moment" on here, included a little gold paper clip with a little umbrella charm on it. And you open it up, and there are some flowers that I made her from the paper in this collection. Included a couple small little glittered stickers that I stuck on, and each flower is glittered with stickles. I'm not sure if the light is picking it up. And they are layered, and they also are including the little pearlized buttons, or a little brad, or some sort of jimmy in there. So that is one page of flowers. So included purple, little orange, little green, little blue, and then the last page of purple flowers for her, since purple's her favorite color. And also in the back I included a couple tags for her that she can decorate and on her own, maybe you know, uses for the holidays or that sort of thing if she likes, or little gifts for her friends. And it says, "For Mary Jane, love, Gina Mama." That's your tag. And just a little button piece back here I thought was cute, and tied some little trim on. So excess trim, I know, but that way maybe she can use some of this. So okay, there's that. And here is the actual embellishment book box that I made for her. And I used the 8x8, and actually 2 of them, so I could fussy cut the little fairy and glitter her up and pop her up on some foam. And also with the little stamps I cut out, tried to make them look like a stamp and offset everything so that you could see the shadow in the background. So I'll just hold that up. Alright, I just wanted to place some paper in the background because I felt like that other background was a little too distracting. So I had actually made an embellishment book box, is what I was saying. And I had popped up the fairy and glittered her up, and hopefully you can see that. I used stickles, and I'll also use some Wink of Stella in the background, and as well as the stamps and some little teeny tiny purple rhinestones. These actually do have glossy accents on them, so if you can see, I popped those up too. So it's very dimensional. So basically just used 2 of the 8x8s in the Fairy Dust collection to do this. The side is relatively plain, and I left it that way in case she wanted to put her own label on there for use later for her own. And I included just the tiniest little tassel, and I put a few of the beads on here like I like to do. And then in the back is the purple glitter paper that I got from the Dollar Tree. It's actually sticker, and I did not know that when I purchased it. But I said, oh, that would be the most perfect shade of purple to go with this collection. So, and then I had used a tie from a ribbon that I had received from Lisa Made to Create. When she sent me her winnings, she had it tied up in this beautiful purple ribbon. So I said, oh, that's perfect, I'm going to use it, and set it with a couple eyelets, and there you have it. So when you open up the ribbon, it does open to a pocket, actually double pocket, and 2 small embellishment boxes. I did get this idea from Positively Papercraft, and I encourage each of you to go over to her channel and see what wonderful things that she's making. Right now she's in a, I think it's a Halloween collaboration, and I've been following all of these folks on there. They're coming up with some fantastic you know, things. So anyhow, I wanted to give her credit, and I will also put a link in the description box below to her channel. That's Positively Papercraft. And I did find that I had to use some lace and a little bit of the purple rhinestone on the pocket. Added a little purple flower here at the bottom, and it just made it, you know, more of the purple for me, you know, to stand out. I've included a couple of goodies in here, and made a beautiful bag topper from doilies and flowers, and one of the chipboard pieces. There's also a back pocket, and I included some things in the back as well, and that'll be a surprise for her. I've included a little bit of the lace that I like to use, and so there it is. I just used the clip that the tassel is on to clip that on so that she can use for whatever she likes. Then the actual box compartments, there are 2 of them. I think you're able to do any direction you like. You can have them made going this way, or you could even make 1 large box or 4 little ones, depending on what you would like to use it for. And I just wanted to use up some of my acetate that I had, and the trims and that sort of thing. And I just liked the see-through element here. You know, little pops of beauty, little pops of shine and sparkle. So on the lid of each one, they do come off. I did use some washi tape and a little bit of trim and some of that rhinestone. I'm not exactly sure what you would call this. It's like a diamond wrap. That's what it is. So I cut it per size on each of the sides and glued that on. I got that at Dollar Tree, and it just matched this purple perfectly, I thought. So I used one of my dies on this sticker paper to make the, I guess, outline of the window. But I was having difficulty and had to actually get my X-Acto knife out and trim it a little bit more on the like delicate corners and such. So it's not perfect, but you know, hey, it's handmade, so you'll see that. I also made her some bag toppers, each one in here in different sizes, and some little bows that go with the little bag toppers, for her to make her own. So that just slips on like that. And I do want to say I did have to use the washi tape to kind of sturdy up the lid a little bit, because I felt as though it was a little weak, and I may not have like used the best of like 120, you know, cardstock. It might have been a lesser. I think I got my whites mixed up, and I didn't mean to do that. But anywho, here is the other lid, and of course I used that same washi tape and glued that on, by the way. I did not just stick it on. Anytime I use washi tape for a project, I actually glue it on, because it's just not strong enough to hold otherwise. So in this little box, I've made her several different bows, you know, with the different bow dies that I have. And also using that sticker paper, that glittered up paper. Love it. And I just left these without a little embellishment in the center, so that she could choose what she likes if she wanted to use it for her own projects. Made some in teal, and some of this paper didn't come from this line, such as this piece. It came from a fairy tale line I got at Michael's, but I thought it went well with the collection. And I made her some gold bows out of that same fairy tale line, and just put a gold little centerpiece on there. And that would be these. And I also made her a personalized card. I always like to, you know, make creative cards and that sort of thing. This box is something she could use for her future, you know, embellishments and things that she wanted to keep together as a collection or something of that nature. It's meant to be used. It is supposed to sit on her shelf and look pretty with some of her own creations, maybe inside there, and she could just pull that off and know that she's got something ready, or however you want to use this, Mary Jane, when you do watch this video. And I just want to thank you so much for allowing me time to finish creating, and I hope that you enjoy it. So thank you everybody for joining me today, and I'll have some more. I'm making a lot of thank yous because I had a lot of winnings. Unfortunately, my camera mount broke recently and I had to buy a new one, so you know how it goes. But I will have some up and coming videos, so just thank you for sticking with me and sticking it through. Thank you for encouraging. God bless each and every one of you. I hope to hear back from you soon. Tell me what you think. All right, everybody. Have a good one. Bye-bye.